If you want to drastically change your life, you should follow the 3C formula. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the C, which is critical thinking. Yeah, that's right. Critical thinking. See, a lot of people go around and they make decisions that are very harmful to themselves and all those that are around them just because they don't take the time to critically think. And I'm going to give you a formula in order to help you think more critically. As a matter of fact, let me give you a scenario. Imagine that you are walking down a hallway. Let's say that you're at school, or let's say you're at church, and somebody comes and they walk right by you. Now, this is a person that you usually say hi to. This is a person that you may even be friends with, but they seem to be in the zone. They seem to have just looked at you and kept walking. And see, what a lot of us do is that we get upset when things happen where we feel and we project intentions onto other people. But can I tell you, the number one thing about communication is that we truly don't know the intentions of other people. As a matter of fact, this is why critical thinking is important in this scenario. Let's break it down. So one of the things that you want to look at in this situation is this person who you thought was your friend or who you're usually cool with walks right by you. And so we have this thing we call analyze. And what analyze means is to really look at this situation objectively. Don't act like you know what the other person's intention is, but first analyze. And what does that mean? Analyze basically means that you look at the situation from what I call a camera view. So if a camera looked at the situation, they would look at it objectively, and one of the things that they would just see is actually the facts of what happened. And so the fact is that you were walking this way and the other person was walking the other way, and you crossed and you might have said hi and the other person didn't. That is the fact. Tired of wasting time editing your own videos? Do you have different softwares for editing that you just can't figure out? Well, I'm here to tell you that you no longer have to wrestle with trying to edit your own videos. Just do the smart solution and outsource it. As a matter of fact, I have a great company called PastorWaleAde Virtual Solutions. See, what they did is that they were able to cut down on my production time where all I had to do was make videos. Yes, you have time to be creative. You now have time to think of great ideas. You now have time to influence the world instead of wasting time with all that technical stuff. So if you have any type of video that you would like to edit, make sure you contact PastorWaleAde Virtual Solutions. They'll make sure that they take care of your virtual needs. So the next stage from analyzation is that now we evaluate. So let's break this thing down. So when we look at the situation, we see that the person walked by me, but they walked by me. Maybe they had something on their mind. Maybe they didn't see me. Maybe they didn't know that I was there, or maybe they were just laser focused on something else. Maybe something terrible happened to them. And so what we do is we start looking at the different possibilities that may have happened based on the camera view, the objective view that we saw. So now we start thinking, instead of starting to judge, we start to be curious and ask questions and try to figure out what's going on. So after you first analyze, then you evaluate, then you got to synthesize and put things together. And so one of the things that you see once you analyze and you evaluate the pieces, you might say, wow, this person I've been cool with for a long time, and so therefore before, they wouldn't just walk by me. So something must be up. And so you're putting the pieces together to draw a more foundational and logical conclusion. And so what should that conclusion bring you to? Once we synthesize the fact that this is an odd situation, this is not usually this person's character, we then now are moved to, let me now ask a question. Let me now communicate to make sure that everything is all right with this person. And what you'll start to see is that if the person was really having a bad day, if the person was really going through a tough time, your attitude back based on what you perceive to be truth could have sent them into a worse spiral. But you, because you took the time to critically think, you are now able to now mend a relationship or sustain a relationship that could have been broken. So once again, if you want to change your life, there are 3 C's that you must be able to do, and this C is critical thinking. But if you want to see about the next C, which is counseling, make sure you check out the next video that's here on this link. So we thank you again for joining Religious in Politics. Have a blessed day.